My name's Tyson, born and raised in London, Ontario. Grew up with a big family, 3 brothers and sisters. Grew up in North London, went to A.B. Lucas, and then went to Windsor for a bit. Came back just because I miss, being from London, my friends and family, and I just really appreciate, that kind of small knit community that London is, but it also has that, that big city feel at times too. But everyone knows everyone. That's the saying in London. Everyone knows everyone. So definitely miss that. Yeah, I started in the customer service industry at a restaurant. A lot of people from London probably know Joe Cool's. So that was a great way to introduce myself to a lot of people, network with a lot of people, especially when I was younger. And at that job, you were able to deal with a lot of conflict resolution just because it is the service industry. A lot of people, maybe not be the happiest with their service or whatever it may be. And you learn how to kind of deal with issues from time to time that do come up. But at the same time, it's a great way to meet people, get to know people, see the lighter side of people, especially in that atmosphere. And it was a great stepping stool for networking with a lot of people from London. So I always had a bit of a passion to go into real estate. My father, he's probably been in it for about 30 years now. He was working as a real estate agent, and it always interested me, especially seeing him. We were going to hockey games and baseball games and whatever it may be. Seeing him talking on the phone and just being able to be out of the office but still working was something that very interests me. I have a tough time just sitting in an office all day. And I got to go to work with them on, go to work with your parents, and just seeing the ins and outs of real estate and dealing with a lot of people. And I'm a bit of a people person, so that's something that really drew me. And just the interactions and helping people find, their dream home or that cottage property or that investment property later in life is what started drawing me a little bit more and more to real estate and finally getting into it. I specialize in being a human being, I guess you could say. I find in this industry, there's a lot of people behind their phone or the computers. I like to do a little bit more one-on-one. I like to be honest with my clients. Whether it's going to be good, bad, or whatever, I like to make sure that they know what's coming, how the transaction may transpire, their blips that may come up, or any issues that may come along the way. I find that there's no reason to beat around the bush. Just be open and honest with them, and I feel like that's the biggest feedback I've gotten from my clients, is that I'm honest with them, I'm open with them. They don't have a feeling of being misled in any way. Growing up in North London, it's definitely become my territory that I've specialized in. Just knowing the neighborhoods, the schools, all the amenities. I do specialize in residential investment and commercial investing as well. The why for me is the ability to work with friends and family. That's something I love. I've grown up very tight with my family, big group of friends, and this job, obviously there's a lot of cold calling and that type of aspect to the business, but being able to work with your friends and looking out for their best interest is something that definitely has drawn me to the why in the business. Why Prime? When I first got started, I was working with my father. It was a great mentorship, and working with your family is always good. But the next step for me was going beyond that and working with a friend that I've known for about 10 years. That was a great opportunity. It was something I didn't want to pass up. The leaps and bounds you've taken in your first few years of real estate was something that I wanted to do as well. And that was one of the main goals that I wanted to do, was to take that next step into whether it be the way I deal with transactions, marketing, whatever it may be, was the next step for me. One of the strange things for me is I still feel like a little bit of a rookie, but when I'm working with newer agents, it's kind of an odd feeling being the veteran in the room and they're stuck with a problem, or they don't know how to answer a certain question for one of their clients, is being able to just fire it off for them and being able to a quick answer for them or help them with the process with the transaction. The best way to get a hold of me would be either email or phone. Direct email me, that would be just fine. I'd be happy to come over and talk about real estate and go from there.